Hi there, y'all. Coach Evan from Fire Perfect Athletics in collaboration with Restore Physical Therapy. This is a little Coach Cookie right here, and we're going to be talking about deadlifts today. Yeah. So, like in life, sport reflects what we do from day to day. We're going to be talking about how deadlifts affect our day-to-day living, and of course, how we can then best approach objects that we need to pick off the floor. That is what a deadlift is at the end of the day. So, I have a lovely little box here. Everyone receives deliveries. And so, how do we best pick this up? You've heard the old saying, lift with your legs, not with your back. But what does that actually mean? So, if it's a small enough box, I can straddle this. I'm trying to get it as close to my center line of my body as possible. The further away it goes, the more strain I'm going to put on, especially my lower back. So, when I go to lift it, I want to straddle the box. I want to come on down. And notice, as I'm getting here, I'm getting a good purchase with my hands on the box. I'm again going to engage my legs. So I'm thinking about grabbing the ground, spreading the ground apart, and then pushing the ground away so that everything moves together as one. Once your object gets around knee height, you're then going to send your hips forward to finish out the movement and stand up tall. Notice I'm not overextending either as I'm doing this. Now, this is a relatively light box. Say I'm lifting something heavier. I want to focus on breath and brace, which we talked about in a previous post. So I'm going to breathe in to my diaphragm, expand my core, and then clench the core, like somebody's about to punch me, right, into the side. So I'm going to send those hips on back. Once it gets to roughly around here, knee height again, I'm going to sit into it. Yes, at the bottom of a deadlift is a little bit of a squat. We want to focus on using our legs through the motion. So I don't want to bend over like this to pick it up. It's the quickest way that I can harm this. And then of course too, I want to make sure that I'm focusing on protecting that. So breath and brace at all times. Now, unlike a body weight movement, right, how that affects and reflects within sport is how we then protect our spine, priority number one. Unlike body weight movements, when we're breathing, we want it to be rhythmic. But when we are actually lifting anything weighted, we want to protect ourselves. So again, as I set up, notice how this now reflects from the box over to, say, something like a kettlebell. I come on down, I breathe, brace, and push with my legs. Everything's moving in unison as I do this. Then open up and finish out the motion. Notice that I keep a nice proud open chest as I'm doing this. I'm not crowded like this. I'm keeping it open and engaged and allowing my arms to stay nice and straight, like two chain links. Very strong, but able to move as needed. And then come on down. Last but certainly not least is, of course, then barbell, right? This is where then we can continue to keep on training so that, hey, the stronger we get in the gym, the easier day-to-day living is getting so we can live a long, happy life. Same concept again. I approach towards the barbell. I want my feet around hip width apart. I have my toes pointing out slightly. Great. I come on down. I grab onto the bar. Notice my arms are on the outside of my legs, not in front. So when I'm ready to go for a conventional deadlift, I grab onto the bar. I engage. I create tightness within my shoulders. I feel the engagement of my legs, so I feel it right there in the tush and in the hamstrings, and then I focus on breathing, brace, push the ground away, not try to yank it up with my back and my shoulders, and then open up to finish out, and reverse the process. Breathe and brace, I come on back, then sit on down, exhale, holding the breath as I move. Again, protecting my spine. If you have any further questions, feel free to reach out to us at restorethefloorpt.com. Thank you so much. Have a great day.